Namaste. My name is Paris, and I am joining you today from Yasodhara Ashram on the shores of Kootenay Lake in British Columbia, Canada. This is Tanaha and Snike's land, and I'm grateful to be here as a steward of the land. At the ashram, we have a practice called Hidden Language. It's an opportunity to deepen the practice of working with the asanas by taking in reflection questions and focusing on the symbolism of the pose. It's a practice I love, and I'm happy to share it with you today. For today's video, we're going to work with the Cobra Pose, or Bhujangasana. To begin for the Cobra Pose, prepare your body by warming up through the hips and pelvis. This may include some twists, the Cobra Pose, and the spine, cat and cow stretch, or downward dog. Once you feel like you're prepared, we'll enter in and I'll demonstrate the pose and then offer you a reflection question that you can write down in your journal, reflection book, and then enter in and out of the pose in your own way, in your own time. You can always pause the video to make note of the reflection question, and you can also find it below this video in the notes. Let's begin. So the Cobra Pose is a lying down pose on your abdomen. Come to lying down on your belly and place your hands either below your shoulders or alongside your body. Place your chin on the mat and your eyes are open. Firm the lower part of your body, the legs, your hips and pelvis. And focus on strengthening this part of the body and firming it into the ground. The movement will begin from the hips and pelvis, of lifting up and elongating the spine. When you're ready, begin to lift up, eyes open, guiding the movement. Pause, breathe, and if you'd like to continue, release with the same awareness. And relax. I'll now offer you a reflection question that you can take into your practice. This question comes from The Inner Life of Asanas, written by Swami Radha, who is the president of the ashram. You can find more about this book and how to access it in the information below. She begins by writing, "The symbolism of the cobra is paradoxical. A cobra can kill us, so it evokes fear and is a symbol of death. Yet a cobra can shed its skin, inspiring the wonder of rebirth and renewal." She then asks us to consider the paradoxical nature of the serpent, how in its silent approach it can represent either wisdom or temptation. How do you choose? I'll repeat that question. The symbolism of the cobra is paradoxical. A cobra can kill us, so it evokes fear and is a symbol of death. Yet a cobra can shed its skin, inspiring the wonder of rebirth and renewal. Consider this nature of the serpent, how in its silent approach it can represent either wisdom or temptation. How do you choose? You can make some notes of your initial impressions from the question and from the pose itself. You can use keywords. And then when you're ready, go back into the pose, taking the question with you. Make note of your own experience, your impressions, your insights, any physical sensations or memories. I'll now offer you a second question for reflection. Do the Cobra Pose looking at a current situation, first with the eyes of wisdom, then observing the temptations. What is the response in your body, mind, and emotions? Take brief notes for further reflection. I'll say that again. Do the Cobra Pose looking at a current situation, first with the eyes of wisdom, then observing the temptations. What is the response in your body, mind, and emotions? Take notes for further reflection. So again, you can enter in and out in your own time, in your own rhythm, noting what your experience is, what arises for you, and considering the deeper meaning of the pose, the cobra. To balance out the cobra, some balancing poses may be the downward dog, cat and cow stretch again, and any twists, anything to help elongate the spine and relax the body. And then to complete your practice, be sure to end with an end relaxation in Shavasana. And there's a link here that you can use if you'd like some guidance on that pose. Thank you very much for joining me today. It was a pleasure to share this practice with you. Namaste.